Okay, example number 2, determine the value of a slope. Okay, so we're going to take a look at a roof line and we're going to determine the slope of our roof line. So when discussing a roof truss, which is what this shape is right here, okay, so I'll just trace it out. This whole shape here is a roof truss. Okay, it's what gives the shape to our roofs on our homes. Okay, so carpenters refer to the span instead of the width. They talk about the pitch rather than the slope. They ask you to determine the pitch of the roof supported by the truss shown. So they want us to find the pitch, which is just the slope. Okay, so they want us to get the slope of this roof and then explain the meaning of your answer. Okay, well, we're looking at the slope of line segments, so we're going to consider this edge of our roof to be a line segment. We could use the second half too, it really doesn't matter. They are both the same, okay? So I only need to use 1/2 of the roof, okay? So I'm going to redraw that over here, okay, and then put our information on it that we need. Okay, like I said, it doesn't really matter which side you use. I'm just going to use the left. All right, if you look at the diagram, the height of the whole structure is 10 feet. So the height of this triangle is 10 feet. The span of the whole structure is 48, but I've only drawn half. So half of 48 is 24 feet. Okay, so we're going to use this right triangle here to work out the slope of our roof. Okay, and because we're dealing with the slope of a roof, we don't have to worry about negative slopes because in real life, we're not going to worry about a negative slope. It's not like it's on a coordinate system where we're going to worry about whether it's, rising from the left to the right or falling from the left to the right, okay? So our answer is going to be positive on here. We're going to use our formula for slope, which is m is equal to the rise over the run. So we go to our diagram and we say rise, well, that's up and down, so that would refer to the 10 feet, and run is left and right, so that would refer to the 24 feet. So our rise is 10 and our run is 24. You're going to reduce the fraction, divide both 10 and 24 by 2, and you get 5/12. Remember, no units, okay? Your slope is just a number. So the second part of the question asks you to explain the meaning of your answer, okay? Well, we know that the ratio 5/12 is the pitch, so we can say the pitch of the roof is 5/12. Okay, so what does it mean? This means that the roof rises 5 units for every 12 units of horizontal distance. Okay, so I'm just going to try this out. So if we use our diagram here and we say, okay, well, 12 units of horizontal is half of 24. So this is 12. And that means that the height at that point would be 5 units, okay? And then if I look at the whole thing, 24 has a rise of 10, okay? All right, and if we continued this argument, okay, if we continued this illustration, I could say, well, what if I, wanted a run of 36 then what do you think the height is going to be? Well, it's going to be 15, right? All right, and is that true? Is 15 over 36 same thing as 5 over 12? Yeah, we're going to divide by 3, and we get 5 over 12. So yeah, it's the same slope. Okay. All right, so this concludes example number 2.